And welcome to New York Yankee Baseball, as today the 1978-1988 hybrid season continues as the New York Yankees take on the defending world champion Minnesota Twins from the Hubert H. Humphrey Metrodome in Minnesota. Hello, everybody. This is your Sports Time Machine for your upload of the day. It's going to be Ron Guidry on the mound for the New York Yankees taking on Les Straker. Let's look at the standings so far in the 1978-1988 Hybrid League. The Detroit Tigers are 6-2. They're one game ahead of the 78 Red Sox. The Blue Jays are 4-2. They're a game back. The Brewers are 4-2. They're a game back. The Yankees are 3-2. They're a game and a half back. The Orioles are 2-5. Remember, they started I believe 0-13 or something to start the season. They're 2-5, and then the Indians are 0-7, so they're really struggling out of the gates. And they actually started 6-1 in '88. In the West, the Texas Rangers are 4-2, a half game ahead of the A's, half game ahead of the Angels, one game ahead of the Mariners, one game ahead of the Royals. So a really tight AL West so far. So far, our New York Yankees are in the middle of the pack, only hitting .249 as a team. The Boston Red Sox, who I use also in this hybrid, are hitting .283. And they can hit. That is a strong hitting team. They've hit 8 home runs. The Yankees so far have hit 6. In the bullpen, the Yankees are 5th in the league at 3.52 ERA. The league ERA is 4.43. The Red Sox are at 4.19, so it's pretty even. And so far, they're your Yankee line scores. They have split the first 2 with the Twins so far, beating Roy Smith and the Twins on the opener of the series 4-3, and then they lost to Frank Viola, which I kind of figured. And as we pitched Kenny Holtzman, he kind of got ratted around a bit. So this is the third game of the series. Both teams have split a game apiece. And let's head to the field for some baseball here of the 1978-1988 10 years hybrid. There's your lineups on the screen in front of you. And here is, let's give you an idea what is going on. Give me 1 second to pull my screen up and bring that up. So here is the Yankee lineup. Mickey Rivers in center leading off. Willie Randolph batting second, playing second. Thurman Munson behind the plate. Reggie Jackson was moved to right field because of a must roll on their lineups today. Batting fifth, Chris Chambliss at first. Greg Nettles at third. Lou Pennell in left. Jim Spencer is your DH today. He was moved to the DH spot when Roy White was pulled out of the lineup. And batting ninth is Fred Stanley getting the start instead of Bucky Dent because of a must-rest situation. For the Twins defensively, Gladden in left, Puckett in center. Mark Davidson gets the start in right. Again, he's in the lineup because John Moses couldn't start. And this is going to be 19 trades would have already happened. It's in that stock replay, so Bernansky would already be a Cardinal. And the Tommy Herr trade would put her on the team for the full season. Guyani at third. Al Newman gets the start at short. Gagné is sitting because of rest. Her at second. Herbeck at first. Behind the plate is Tim Launder, and Les Straker is your pitcher. Straker is 0-1, 4.76 ERA. His only start, he went 6 innings, giving up 6 hits, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts, and gave up 2 home runs. He went 83 innings of work and allowed 86 hits. Here we go. Let's play baseball. We've printed out Yankee 78 players, so we're going to be able to play them cards and dice when we want. So we're going to go ahead and do this with this game. So Rivers will lead off. We'll again use the Stratomatic PC as our helpful for running out the numbers, the stats, and also the charts. So please have a fun day, people. It's Yankees Twins, Game 3. Ron Guidry on the mound for the Bombers against Les Straker. Here's Rivers, leads off. He's hitting .304, and the first pitch is underway. .311 righty, and that is going to be a single 1-11. That's a 7, so Rivers gets on board with a base hit. So .311 for Rivers gets him on board. Single 1-11. Line out 12-20. Rolled to 7. So Rivers quickly on board. Let's see what they do here. Willie Randolph, the batter, hitting .227. Nothing cross for him. Straker is a -2, +2 for Lauder, -2 to hold. So it will be a -2 for Rivers' first number. We're going to have to run. Rivers is on this team to run in for speed. He does not get the lead, so he'll stay at first. So here's Randolph, run first, and nobody out. And here's the roll, 6-3 to a righty. That's a ground ball back to him. He is a 3E17. So let's go ahead and roll that one. Oh, let's see. And Rivers goes to second. Oh, because the Yankees are on the computer. Son of a gun. So let's go ahead and pull that back. Minnesota, yeah. Minnesota should be managed by the computer. That's my fault. So let's go ahead and redo this play totally. Let's redo it. So let's undo the last play. Sacrifice by Randolph does not count. And then we tried to steal, and Randolph then went 6-3. And 6-3 is going to be back to the pitcher. Straker's at 317. Pitchers sometimes get a hard rap in this game because of their fielding. That's a 5. I don't think that is a 6. That's a G3 with a rare play. Let's see what the rare play comes up as. Does Randolph get on? No, he goes to second. Hit hard through the box. It takes a funny hop over the mound. Straker has got it. Throws to first in time. So Rivers will go to second. Kind of works like a sacrifice. And now here's the catcher, Thurman Munson. Munson hitting 176, 2 ribbies on the season. Again, these cards are not the traditional Stratomatic cards. These are home-brewed prints, so kind of harder to pick them up. First time kind of using them here. So runner on second and 1 out. Here's Munson and the pitch. 5-7 is a ground ball to second. That is her. Now, when they got her, they really improved their defense. Better than Lombardozzi was probably out there. 5-7 is a ground ball second base X. Her is a 2E10. So unless you roll really high, and that again looks like a 6. If it's a 9, ooh, that rolled in some funny business. That is a 9. Sorry about that. I'd look at it and make sure. And it's a G3, so the runners will advance. No error, and Rivers moves to third. So Rivers get a good jump off there and advances. So 2 outs. Here's Reggie hitting 235. Homer and RBI. Homer is his only extra base hit so far. He's been struggling. He had a couple games where he was not feeling too well. He was missed a couple games uninjured. Lauder sets the target. Straker from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Reggie. 3-7 is a 5 ball to right field. That will be a good catch there by Davidson, and that's it for the Yanks. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left. We played 1/2 inning of play. Yankees nothing. The Twins coming up the bat. For the Twins defensively, it will be, if the Yankees defensively, Pennell in left, Rivers in center, Jackson in right. Jackson was the DH today, but the White must rest forced Jackson to play right. Nettles at third, Stanley gets to start over Dent, Randolph, Chambliss, Munson behind the plate, and Guidry on the mound. Guidry is 0-1. He last pitched 7 innings, gave up 7 hits, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts, and that was a loss to the Rangers in Arlington. For the Twins, it'll be Gladden, Puckett, Herbeck, Guyani, Larkin, Laudner, Davidson, and then Newman for the Twins. Here's Dan Gladden. He starts off. He's hitting 200, a triple and an RBI. Here's the first pitch. 3-7 lefty is a single 1-12. That's an 11. Base hit, Dan Gladden. And just like that, the Twins got the leadoff man on. So Guidry's a -2, -1 for Munson, -2 to hold. That'll be a minus. That is a -5 for Gladden's first number. So he'll be a 14 if he wants to run. 14 or a 9 on the second number. Much better numbers if he gets the lead. Let's see if they try for it, and they do get the lead. 14 or less. He's going to try to run, and he is safe on a 10. So Gladden steals second, gives her a chance. Let's see if her maybe bunts him over. Runner on second, nobody out. Roll the Havoc. Nothing on the Havoc. Her will swing away. 4-9 righty. We've talked, 4-9 switch hitter. And that will be, if he's at 4-7's the walk. 4-9 is a ground ball shortstop. That is Stanley. You hold your breath now. Stanley is a 331. 331 on a, looks like that is a 6. That's a G3, and on an 11 makes the play, and that will get Gladden over 90 feet to third. So it took with one out. Oh, actually kept him on base. Okay. So I thought that was an advancement. Wasn't. So here's Puckett. He murders lefty. So this is a dangerous situation for Guidry to be in. Runner on second, one out. Base open if he wants to pitch to Herbeck, who loves hitting righties. So might be something to think about. Munson sets the top. Oh, they're going to hit and run with Puckett with a runner on second. That's kind of dangerous. Nope. You need they want a 4, 5, or 6 on there. So it's automatically off the pitcher's got the second time, and that would have been a home run for Puckett, man. And it does not count because he went roll. There it is. Has to roll a 5-8. That's a strikeout for Puckett. Let's see if they can throw Gladden out now. That could be a strike him out, throw him out, and it is 1-10. 1-10 for Guyani. He's going to try to steal third, and he's out by a mile. So a strike him out, throw him out. The Twins, for some reason, or actually it was a strike actually. So the strike wasn't a strikeout, and now Puckett comes up with nobody on. That's a bad call there by Tom Kelly. Not sure why they went hit and run with the runner on second, especially with Puckett up there. Munson sets in the target. Guidry looks in. He can be a little more aggressive to Puckett now. 3-9 single for Puckett. That is just an outrageous card Kirby has against left-handed pitching. So Puckett is on. He normally is a 3L, but boy, it looks a lot worse than that. Here is Herbeck. Still got power against lefties. Does not as the monster is against righties. So runner on first, 2 outs. Munson sets the target. Here's the pitch. That's a 5-7. Struck him out looking and ends the inning. So no runs, 2 hits, 1 left at the end of 1. No score here at the Metrodome. So for the Yankees, it'll be Chambliss, followed by Nettles and Piniella against Les Straker. Remember, Straker could only go into the 5th inning, so it'll be a dangerous little, see what the Twins can do with their bullpen. Laudner sends in the target. Straker at the windup. Here's the pitch to Chambliss. Chambliss hitting .217, a home run and RBI, has a couple doubles. 6-8 lefty, fly ball center. That is Puckett. Puckett comes in, makes the catch for out number 1. So Chambliss retired, and now here is Mr. Nettles. Nettles the batter. Nettles having a good season, hitting .300, 3 home runs, 7 RBIs. His only extra base hits have been home runs. Laudner sets the target. Straker at the windup. Here's the pitch. 2-6 to a righty is a single on a 1. That's a 3. Line drive to the second baseman. Tommy Herr hadn't played perfectly. 1 away. So Nettles is retired. That'll bring up Sweet Lou Piniella. If I know the stats correctly, I believe Piniella is leading the AL in hitting. He's hitting .524, 21 at-bats, has a double and 2 runs batted in. So he's been in the lineup every day. And boy, he's been producing for this Yankee team. This is a righty matchup. Sweet Lou comes up. So Straker looks in. Gets a sign from Laudner. Here's the pitch to Piniella. That's a 5-7, and that's a ground ball to second. That is her. This should be an easier play for her to get it. You get the natural hop on artificial turf. It's a 2E10, and that is going to be a 3, and he just barely gets to it. Gets on his knees and throws them out. Nice job by her. Yankees go 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the second. No score here at the Metrodome. So now for the Twins, it'll be Gary Guyani, followed by Gene Larkin and Tim Laudner. Guyani's having a solid year, hitting .316, 3 doubles, 2 homers, 4 RBIs. Will hit against Guidry. Munson sets. Guidry with the windup. Here's the pitch. That could be trouble. 4-5. That is a liner up the middle for a base hit. Double 1-3, and that is a 10. So a 10 leads off single for Guyani. He's got some speed. Let's see if they try to run, though. That's a dangerous situation if he gets the lead. And now here is Gene Larkin, one of the smarter players in baseball, hitting .158, 19 at-bats, a double homer, 3 RBIs. Munson sets. Guidry from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 1-9, and 1-9 against the lefty. The line drive down the line for a base hit. That'll be a double for Larkin. That will get, he'll stop at second with a double and a big start for the Twins. So a 1-out double for Larkin. Switch hitter batting from the right-hand side. And now here's the catcher, Tim Laudner. Kind of reminds me of the Mike Zaninos of the Rays. Kind of an all-or-nothing catcher. Has a lot of power, but he also strikes out a lot. So, big situation for Guidry. Munson sets the target. Guidry from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 3-5 is a double to right field for Laudner. That will score Larkin. Larkin scores, and the Twins got back-to-back doubles and lead 1-0. So Laudner goes back-to-back doubles with Larkin, and we have a 1-0 ball game. And now here is Mark Davidson again. He gets the start. John Moses has been playing most of the time in right field, but he was sat because of his bad issues. Munson sets the target. Guidry from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That's a 3-8. That's a single on the 1-4. That's a 7. Line drive to the shortstop, Stanley, and Laudner had to stay put for 2 outs. 3-8 and roll the 7. And that's 2 outs. So now here's a shortstop, Al Newman. Newman, switch hitter, will bat right-handed against Guidry. Guidry looks in. Munson puts the sign down. Here's the pitch. Rolls around 1-6. Ground ball shortstop. Good play by Stanley. Throws him out. And the Twins are done in the second. They get a run. They on a couple hits. They leave 1 at the end of 2. 1-0 Twins. So now here is Jim Spencer. Gets the start today in DH. Was not originally in the lineup. He is hitting .250, 1 for 4. Not seen much time on the early season. Straker looks in, gets the sign. That rolls in on a 2-6 and struck him out. Spencer swung over it. Nice job from Les Straker. 1 away. So he's retired. And it now brings up Fred Stanley. Not a bad card, to be honest, for Fred. He has some stuff on there. Kind of goes all over the place. Pretty solid 1 column with stuff in there. So let's hopefully give the Yankees some kind of boost here. Straker looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch to the chicken. 3-4 to left, 3-4 to righty. That is a strikeout. So Stanley down on strikes. Les Straker gets another one. That's 2. And now here's Mick the Quick. He's 1 for 1 with a single his first time up. So 2 outs now. Les Straker trying to get through the 3rd inning. Get Straker with the windup. Here's the deal. 3-12. Don't like those. Line drive second base right at her. Her did not have to move. Ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Go to Bombers. Last of the 3rd coming up. Still 1-0 Minnesota. Welcome back to the Hubert H. Humphrey Metrodome. As the Twins lead a 1-0 lead, defending world champions from 1987, as they came in this 1988 season playing the Red Sox and Yankees from 1978. So here's Gladden. Gladden has singled and scored, or single was stranded. And here's a 4-10 on Guidry. Is a ballpark single. In Minnesota, it's a 1-10. It's a 7, and that's a base hit for Gladden. So Gladden gets on base again. That's 2 hits. Guidry doesn't seem to have his full moxie out there, it seems. So again, let's root against, make sure it's right here. 4-10. And then a 7 is on a single, and Gladden's on board. So we'll see if Gladden gets here. That's base hit number 5 for Minnesota. Let's see if they steal or they maybe bunt with her. Anything on the Havoc, they will try to run with Gladden, but they couldn't. Oh, and a sacrifice by Tommy Hurst. They decided after the failed steal attempt to bunt him over, so Hurd gets the job done and now brings a base open for Hurd for Puckett. He's 1 for 1 so far. Tough situation for Guidry to be in. Munson from the stretch. Guidry looks in. He wants something off his card if he can get it. And that rolls around. Oh, on a 3-8. That's not going to be good. He dead rolled him. Ground ball to short. Good play by Stanley. Makes the play. And that is a 2nd out. So Puckett got dead rolled on there with all those hits on the card. So Guidry got a break on that one. So runner on second, 2 outs. Herbeck 0 for 1 in the ball game. struck out his first time up. Guidry now, feels a little better pitching to Herbeck. Munson sets the target. Guidry from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That's a 4-7 to a lefty. Ground ball second. That is going to be Willie. Willie is a 1E20. So we don't have to roll really the 20-sided die. Oh, that's a 2. He barely comes up with it, though. Rolls around to 11, and Randolph makes the play. So the Twins go down the order. No runs, a hit, nobody left. We played 3. It is 1-0 Minnesota. Top of the 4th here for the Yanks, and it will be Randolph followed by Munson and Jackson, the batter. So Randolph, the batter. Straker on the mound for the Twins. Straker's been effective. Laudner sets in. Straker with the windup. Here's the pitch to Willie. 1-10 is a ballpark single. Again, is a 1-11. That's an 8 base hit for Willie Randolph. So Randolph gets a big key hit, and he'll be on first base. Randolph 5 and 6 gets the lead, so you know he's going to try to get a jump here. -2, +2, -2. So it'll be a -2 on Randolph's first number if he can get the lead. So we're going to try to do that right now and see if he does. He's trying to get the lead off first base. Does he get it? No, he does not. So he's only 1-9, so we'll have to hold. So Munson, the batter, not going to butt with him or anything. Let's roll the havoc. Nothing there. Water on the stretch. Straker looks in. Here is the pitch. 3-7 on a righty. Ground ball, shortstop. Because he couldn't get the stolen base, Munson just hit into a 6-4-3 double play. That is Newman to Herbeck for 2. So Munson slaps into the double play, and Les Straker gets 2 outs for the price of 1. So now here's Reggie. He's 0 for 1, flied out his last time up. Yankees again kind of stumbling around. They lost the second game of the series to Frank Viola, one of the better aces in the 88 set. Laudner sets the target. Straker with a pitch to Jackson. Rolls around on a 4-6 lefty. Is a single 1-12. It's a 20. Line drive to the second baseman. Line drive to the second baseman, and makes the play and ends it. So he hit a outright bullet, a seed, but makes the play. So we now go to the last of the 4th, still 1-0 Minnesota. Give me 1 second here. May have to take a station identification timeout. This is the Sports Time Machine Sports Center, where we're broadcasting the 1978 Yankees and 1978 Red Sox playing the 1988 MLB schedule. And we'll be right back right after these messages. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. We head to the bottom of the 4th inning. The Twins lead 1-0. Ron Guidry again kind of suing for run support here, as he's getting none of it right now. So it'll be Guyani, Larkin, and Laudner for the Twins. It'll be a right switch right against Guidry. So basically right. Guyani 0 for 1. Munson sets in the target. Here's a pitch from Guidry. 1-7. This could be, struck him out. Boy, he goes in that 1-8 column. That ball is deep and gone. But nope, he gets the strikeout on the 1-7. So big time strikeout for the Gator. Went slider away, and now here's Larkin. Double and a run scored his last time up. So they went back-to-back doubles back in the second inning, and that's been the scoring. So Larkin sets up, switch hitter, batting from the right-hand side. Munson puts down the target. Guidry looks in, and here's the pitch. That could be a 4-9. That's another ground ball to shortstop. Again, that's not Dent out there. That is Stanley. He is a 331 at short. Stanley, that's a 5. There's a 3, and that's a hit. That goes through for a base hit. There's no error because that has unless he got picked off first. Larkin still's on. So he gets the base hit. So he's on first with 1 out. So Larkin's on again. He has not much. He's a D. So the Yankees will hold him on and pitch the right-handed hitting Tim Laudner. Double, run batted in his last time up. Runner on first, 1 out. Stanley couldn't get to that one. He kind of misplayed that one off the artificial turf. Munson sets the target. Here's Guidry from the stretch. 2-9 to a lefty is a pop to second. That is Randolph makes the play, and that is 2 outs. That was the Twins' 6th hit in the ball game through 3 2/3 now. And now here's Mark Davidson. Davidson lined out his first time up. Run first, 2 outs. Guidry trying to work through a small jam. Munson sets in. Guidry from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Ooh, this could be trouble again on Guidry. 4-5 is a double 1-9. That's a long single for Laudner down in the corner. Larkin will go first to third. It is a 20 on the 20. So, oops, hang on. Let's see. Oh, what I just? I swore I rolled a 6. Oh, I know I did. I went 4-9. I should have went 4-5. Let me redo this one too. Let me redo it. Hang on. And let's do a redo. Undo the last play for Davidson. And then we do a 4-5. So a 4-5 on Guidry. Should be a double 1-9. In this case, it's a 20. That automatically is a long single for Davidson, and Larkin will go to third. First and third, 2 outs. Twins keep the inning alive. He's starred, but with kind of wacky numbers, so I don't think they'll try to run here. He's being held. Here is Newman. Kind of a contact, pesky hitter. First and third, 2 outs, switch hitter. Batting from the right side. Newman from Munson sets the target. Guidry from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 5-4 to a righty. Catch axe. Oh, let's see if Munson cannot make a mistake here. You don't want to jeopardize a run here. Munson is a 2E6. So the 2 hopefully will survive this. So Munson, well, let's do this again. 5-4, and now let's roll on the catcher's card and see how he does. And it's a 5, so it's a possible pass ball on a 7. Let's see if Munson makes the play, or does he give up a run? No, he makes a nice pop-up. Munson with the play, and the Twins go down in the 4th. We go to the 5th. It's 1-0 Minnesota. So top of the 5th, the Yankees no runs on 2 hits. The Twins 1 run on 7 hits. And now we'll come down to Chambliss, Nettles, and Piniella here. So the Yankees trying to get something here. This is a point of weakness setting for Les Straker. So a difficult time here. Laudner will set the target. Straker with the pitch. 6-5 to a lefty on Straker. Fly ball left field. That will be Guyani makes the catch, and there's 1 out. Not getting good piece off him. He's only gotten 2 hits off 4 1/3. And now here's Nettles. Nettles lined out first time up. Got a lot of power on that 1 column. So he looks like he might like staying here at the Metrodome. Here's Laudner, sets the target. Here's the pitch to Nettles. 4-7 lefty, ground ball second base. Again, that is her. Her is a 2E10. 2E10 is a 12. He feels it well, and he throws a nice strike and gets him out. So Nettles is over too. This is a big part of this Yankee lefty brigade. And now here's Sweet Lou with 2 outs. Pinella's the batter. Again, he is 0 for 1 in the ball game. He is so far 11 of 22 on the season. Laudner sets in. Straker with the windup. Here's the pitch to Piniella. 4-6 to a righty. It's a single for Piniella. He keeps his hot hitting alive. Another base hit for Piniella. Yankees have a 2-out base runner. Base hit number 3. Not starred, will be held on by Herbeck. And now brings up Spencer. Spencer 0 for 1. Struck out his first time up. Good opportunity for Spencer, who has good power when needed. He steps up. Laudner sets in. Straker from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 4-4 to a lefty ballpark single. 1-13's a single. It's a 6. That's a base hit for Spencer. It's a 1-out single with a 1 star. Again, that is going to be a 9er. A 9's a single. Piniella stops at second, and the Yanks have 2 on and 2 out. So they take advantage of the ballpark effects with 2 outs, and now here's Fred Stanley again. Definitely not clutch. He loses 3 in the hit column in the clutch. So now Spencer's real Stanley's going to have to come up big here. Laudner from the stretch. Straker looks in. Here it is. Big pitch in the ball game. 1-7, and he hits a single on a 1-6. It's a 5. Base hit for Stanley. So Fred Stanley just clears off the infield, knocked down by Newman. No one's going to have a play, and the Yankees have the bases loaded in 2 outs. And that tires Straker out. So the Twins could go to the bullpen early as the left-handed hitter Mickey Rivers is due up. Let's see what the Twins decide to do. And they'll leave Straker out there. So Straker will pitch to Rivers. Bases loaded. 2 outs. Straker from the stretch. Here's a big pitch. 4-9. Base hit. He hit the dot. 4-9. Is a single and 2 stars. Piniella scores. Spencer scores. Yankees lead 2-1. That was a tired base hit for Rivers. Single and 2 stars. So now here's Randolph. First and third, 2 outs. Yankees lead 2-1. And that's all for Straker. Oh, doctor. And they will, I think, go back again to Roy Smith. So Roy Smith will come in again. 2.68 ERA, 3-0, 29 hits, 37 innings. So he comes in, can be a long reliever if he needs to be. First and third, 2 outs. Laudner from the stretch. Roy Smith looks in on the pitch. 4 is a deep drive down the left field line. That's going to be trouble. Gladden's at the track. Makes the catch at the track. 18 on the 20. 1-5. Could have been a home run for Willie. So retires the side. But the Yankees get 2 on a tired single. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It's 2-1 Yanks. So maybe Tom Kelly second guessing himself. He left Straker in there 1 pitch too many. And he gave up a big hit. Now the Yankees with a 1-run lead, and see if Guidry can now hold it. Gladden's 2 for 2 with a couple hits. Munson sets the target. Guidry with the pitch. 2-5 for Gladden. Ground ball to short. That's going to be an easy play. Throws him out. Good play by Stanley. So now here is her. Her so far is 0 for 1 with a sacrifice bunt. Munson sets the target. Guidry with the pitch. 6-11 struck him out. 2 away. So her strikes out. Big strikeout. And now here's Puckett. Oh, he can tie things up in a hurry here. Munson sets in. Guidry looks into Puckett. Big matchup here. 2-10 for Puckett. Ground ball to third. Nettles has got it. Throws him out in a good inning for Guidry. We go to the top of the 6th. It's 2-1 New York. So now here's Munson. He's 0 for 2. Ground down and ground into a double play. Roy Smith still in the game for the Twins. Now Roy Smith's job is to keep this close. Here's the pitch. That's a 4-7 to a righty, and that's a walk. So he works a walk. So Roy Smith having problems with the strike zone. Munson's on now. And here is Reggie. Reggie is flying out and lined out 0 for 2. His bat needs to come around for this team. Laudner sets in. Smith from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 6-7 struck Jackson out on a curve away, 1 away. So Jackson's retired. Here's the first baseman, Christopher Chambliss. He's flied out twice. He steps in, number 10. Laudner sets in the target. Smith from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 4-6 is a single 1-15. That's a 17. Oh, what a play by her. Tommy Hurt just made a fantastic play and saved it. Munson had to head back, or that was a double play. And now there's 2 outs. Oh, Nettles now comes up. Big opportunity for Greg right now. 1 run on, 2 outs. Laudner sets in the target. Roy Smith looks in. Gets the sign. Here it is. 4, 10, 5 off center field. Puckett's there, makes the catch, and the Yankees leave a runner at first. We go bottom to 6. It's 2-1 New York. So now the Twins will send up Herbeck, followed by Guyani and Larkin. Left-right switch against Guidry here in the 6th. Munson puts the sign down for Guidry. Guidry looks in. Here's a pitch to Herbeck. 1-7 is a double. Possibly it drops in front of Rivers. Rivers dives. Can't get it. Gets past him. 1-8 was a double. Roll to 4. So Herbeck will lead off the inning with a double, I believe. Hang on. There it is. Herbeck's on at second with no many outs. So now here's Guyani. So now Guidry has to get out of this 6th inning, holding on to a thin 1-0 lead. 1-run lead. Munson sets the target. Guidry from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 3-6 is a single. 2 stars for Guyani. This game is tied with back-to-back knocks. So Herbeck will score. Guyani gets him home, and it's tied at 2. So now here's Gene Larkin. Larkin the batter, 2-2 score here. Guyani on at first. Guidry nods to get out of this one. Munson sets the target. Guidry nods from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 5-9 and struck Larkin out this time. So with 1 out, Larkin strikes out. Here is Tim Laudner. So runner on first. 1 out, Laudner, 1 for 2 with a double. Munson sets the target. Guidry from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 3-10 single. 2 stars for Laudner. Oh, there's not 2 outs. So that does not matter. Guyani will go to third, and it's Twins again. So this Twin team can hit. And now here's Mark Davidson. The Yankees are going to bring the corners in. You know what? I think I'm going to change that. We'll bring the infield in. So the Yankees will bring the whole infield in. Nettles, Stanley, Randolph, and Chambliss coming in. They want to prevent Mark Davidson from getting a big hit here to extend the lead. On deck is Newman. Light hitting on the Twins' bottom end here. Big play here. Munson sets the target. Big pitch made here. 6-7, and he struck him out. Big strikeout on Davidson. There's 2 outs. Now the infield can go back in normal depth. And it brings up Al Newman. Again, he loses a couple hits on the clutch. So not a lot on his card here. He can work walks. So Guidry has to be very aggressive and work to him. Munson sets the target. Guidry from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 5-4. This could be another catch-ax. Oh, we don't want too many of those. Guidry's a 2E6. You want something and void that pass ball or foul out. That is going to be an 8. That could be a pass ball or pop up. That is a 12. There's no error. Let's see, does he make the play this time? No, it goes past him. It's going to be a pass ball on Munson. Guyani scores and Laudner takes second. Twins lead 3-2. So a pass ball by Munson. It hit him low and it went past him on this turf. So now at 3-2, Twins fans going crazy. Munson sets in. Guidry from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 5-7 ground ball second. That is Randolph. Randolph is a 120. Won't give up the hit, but he can still give up something else. Oh, that is a 6. Makes the play. Good job done by Randolph. But the Twins add 2 in the 6th. We go to the 7th. It's 3-2 Minnesota. Oh, my. So Guidry not looking happy coming off the mound here. Here's Piniella, Spencer, Stanley for the Yanks. So it'll be right, left, right, the bat for the Yanks against Roy Smith here. Here's the pitch to him. 1-3 for Piniella. It's a walk, a big walk to start off the inning. So Piniella works the walk. He's a D-stealer. He'll be held. And now here's Spencer. He's 1 for 2, scored a run. Won the score the Yankees' second run. He's struck out in the 2nd, singled back in the 5th. Laudner sets the target. Smith from the stretch. big time play here. That could be good. 4-4, and that could go. Home run 1-12. It's a 9. It passes. Deep drive to right field. Way back goes Davidson. Gone. It's over the hefty bags in right field, and the Yankees have taken the lead. Jim Spencer added to this lineup late in the game, hits a big home run. So Spencer, hey Jim Spencer, this Bud's for you. So Spencer, a 2-run jack, and it's 4-3. So now here's Stanley, 1 for 2. Laudner sets the target. Smith the windup. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a 6-10 on Smith. Ground ball to third. That's Guyani, 1E10. He's one of the finer third basemen in the American League. He won't give up the hit, that's for sure. He's clutch, and a 9 makes the nice play. So a 14, there it is, 5-3 by Guyani, and there's only 1 out. Back to Rivers at the top of the lineup. He's 2 for 3, including 2 RBIs. He had to hit that knocked off list Straker. But things have changed since. Yankees lead 4-3. 2-run bomb by Spencer in this inning. Here's the pitch. That's a 6-10 fly-ball center field. That is Puckett. Puckett is a 1E3, one of the best you can get. He is a Gold Glove out there and makes the catch. So a 14, and on a 10 is a fly out, 2 away. So Rivers retires, 2 outs. Here's Randolph. He's 1 for 3. So now last at the top of the 7th, 2 outs. Yankees lead. Twins out hitting the Yankees 10-7. Laudner sets in the target. Smith with the windup. That's going to be a 3-10 for Willie, and that's a single for Willie Randolph. So Randolph is on again. That's his second hit. And now here's Munson. Let's see if they run Randolph here. Normally you would. That's something they normally would do. Can they get the lead? Yes, they can. They get the lead. Here's the throw. Not in time. So Randolph with a big steal of second base puts a runner in scoring position for Munson. So Munson, the batter, with 2 outs. Laudner sets the target. Smith from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 4-10 fly-ball center field again. That's Puckett. Again, you have to roll extremely bad for Puckett to make an error. E3, 16, either a 3, 16, or 18. It's a 13 makes the catch. So Puckett retires the side. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It's 4-3 New York. So now, last of the 7th, Guidry now, he can go into the 8th inning for fatigue. So he'll probably stay out there, but he's been working a lot. This is the 4th time around the lineup for the Twins. Here's Gladden. Munson sets in. Guidry with the windup. Here's the pitch. That's a 4-8. It's a strikeout for Gladden this time. Big opportunist is Guidry. Gets Gladden. That's 1 away, and now here's her. Her is a switch hitter, batting the right-hand side, 0 for 2, including a sacrifice. Munson sets the target. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a 5. That's going to be a 5-8. Give me 1 second, just analyzing what we're looking at here at home. 5-8. That will be a strikeout for Guidry. 2 in a row. And now here is Puckett. He's 1 for 3. He is the potential tying run to the plate. Munson sets the target. Guidry looks in. Here's the pitch to Puckett. 6 struck him out. He gets the side out. Oh, Guidry looking strong. He goes through 7. 4-3 New York. Into the 8th we go. Jackson followed by Chambliss and Nettles. Left. And they will bring in, looks like right-hander Juan Berenguer. So Juan Berenguer will come in. So Berenguer in the ballgame. He's the 3rd pitcher for the Twins. We'll put him in right there. Berenguer on the season, no record, 8.31 ERA, 4 hits, giving up 5 hits in 4 innings, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts, giving up a home run. Minnesota's been not playing well on this early season. So here is Jackson. Laudner sets the target. Berenger with the windup. 4-4, ground ball to third. That's Guyani. That's a sure out. He's a 1E10. So the 20 is an automatic. 13, as long as you don't roll really high, that's a 14 and makes the catch. Oh, Guyani dove for it, came up and threw a seed to Herbeck for the first down. And here's Chambliss. So Chambliss the batter, 0 for 3, including 2 flyouts and a lineout. Opportunity is right now. Here we go. Laudner sets the target. Berenger to Chambliss. 4-9. Oh, that's a rope in the right field. Good catch by Davidson for out number 2. So 4-9. That was a triple on a 1 and 2. 12 is a fly out, 2 away. 2 outs in the 8. 4-3 New York. And here's Greg Nettles. Nettles has lined out, ground out, fly out, 0 for 3. Berenger trying to pitch a solid inning here. He may not, Twins I don't think have a lefty really to go with, otherwise it's probably not been the smart choice. Laudner sets the target. Berenger with the windup, 2-8 single for Nettles. So a 2-out single for Nettles on the 2-8. So Nettles is on. He will be held, and here's Piniella. He's 1 for 2 and scored 2 runs today. So now Larkin. Laudner sets in the target. Berenger from the stretch looks back at Nettles. Here's the pitch. That's a 5-9 and struck him out. Piniella. That's some nasty stuff by Berenger. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It's 4-3 New York. Twins 3 runs, 10 hits. The Yankees 4 runs on 9. So now lefty-lefty matchup here. And then you get the guys who are going to hit lefties. So now with Gossage getting up, and you can hear the heat in that bullpen, he may come in with the pitch to these righties if Herbeck gets on or doesn't. Let's see what Billy does. Last of the 8th, 4-3 ball game. Herbeck the batter against Guidry. 1 for 3 with a double. Munson sets the target. Guidry from the stretch. That's a 1-5, and he found one. That's a deep drive in the right field. That's a double off the wall. Second double for Herbeck. A 10 is a double, and that's a big one for Kent. So Herbeck smacks a double, and now here is Gary Guyani, 11th hit for the Twins. And here comes Billy, and he's calling for Gossage. So Gossage will come in. Welcome to the world back here where Gossage will come in and give you 2 to 3 innings of solid relief to get the save. This is going to be that much. He'll probably ask him to get this. He'll probably ask him to get a 6-out save here. So let me find Gossage here. Watch, I don't have Gossage. That would be the funniest thing right now. Usually when I print somebody, it's usually someone gets left behind somewhere. So let's see. So there is Garcia. There is the Goose. So Goose comes in. If you watch the 1980 replay, Gossage just was like the modern convenience, the modern look at Aroldis Chapman of the Yankees. Gossage couldn't get anyone out in my 1980 replay. So Gossage comes in, will relieve Guidry. He leaves in the 8th inning with nobody out. Gossage so far 2 saves, no ERA, 3 innings pitched, 1 hit, and 6 strikeouts. So he has been extremely effective early part of the season. So Herbeck the tying run, and he'll pitch to Guyani. Righty matchup. Gossage in the game. Oh, what are you going to do? Tom Kelly's going to use a pinch runner, so Greg Gagne will come in and run for second. So Gagne, a much faster runner, will run at second for Guyani. So basically, you're taking hang on, what did I was hurt? Oh, they took by doing that. They're taking Herbeck out of the lineup for a pinch runner. So that could come back and hurt him if we go extra innings. So that's always a tough move to do. So Gagne on at second, Guyani to swing. Munson sets. Gossage from the stretch. Here we go. 2-5 is a strikeout. Big strikeout for a Goose, Gossage. And that's the big one. You can hear the fans yelling Goose. 7th strikeout of the season for Gossage. And now here's Larkin. Runner on second, 1 out. Yanks lead by a run. Do they set him in? He bats. Munson sets the target. Gossage from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 5-3 ground ball to first. Chambliss as good as it's going to get. He's a 2-4. So yeah, he can give up a couple hits, but otherwise he's going to be good. It's a 10. That's a G1. Oh, a G1. And it's on a 14. Chambliss let it go off the arm. Unbelievably. He's an E4, and he made one of the errors. So Chambliss cannot believe it. Didn't get the true hop on the artificial turf. It came up on him. Twins now have first and third, one out for Laudner. And against Gossage, I like that matchup. I think Laudner's a little bit too free swinging for me. So hopefully Gossage can make the pitch he can do here. First and third, one out. Yanks will play the infield in. They're going to try to stop Guyani at the plate, if possible. Munson sets the target. Gossage from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 2-10 for Laudner. There's a ground ball third base. That will automatically hold Guyani at second. Goes to first, gets him, and Larkin moves up. So now it's second and third, 2 outs for Mark Davidson. Now let's see if they go with John Moses, who had to sit because of the must rest, but now he can come in the ball game and pinch hit. Let's see, do they bat Mark Davidson? And no, they do go to John Moses. He's been up 5 times, no hits. He loses 4 hits, 2 possible. He loses 3 or 4 hits because of his, if he does not hit well with runners in scoring position. So again, that could come back to hurt him in this situation too. So here is John Moses, switch hitter, batting from the left-hand side. Gossage trying to get a big out here. Munson sets. Gossage looks in, sneers in. Here's the pitch to Moses. 6-7, walked him. Oh, a bad walk to Moses. And the bases are loaded with 2 outs. So Moses takes first, and it gives Al Newman a chance. Let's see if they'll bat for Newman in this situation. Guyani will probably stay in and play second anyway. This could be a Randy Bush situation with 2 outs. Does he get in there? And he does. Oh, they called it right on the button. Randy Bush is going to come in. So that's really going to make it interesting. You don't take Gossage out and put a lefty in this situation, so it's going to be strength on strength. Randy Bush, a solid hitter against right-handed pitching, loves fastballs. Gossage likes to throw them. Bases loaded, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Yankees lead by a run. Munson sets in the target. Gossage from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 5-9, and got him on strikes. And Gossage comes off the mound and pumps the fist. And the Yankees go in leading by a single run. Let's see what the Twins decide to do defensively. Be Gladden, Puckett, and Moses now and right. Guyani at short, her at second, and Randy Bush had to go in and play first. Laudner behind the plate and still pitching is Berenguer. Bush again is a 4-25 at first, so taking out a Glove and Herbeck and weakening that part of the defense. Top of the 9th, 1-run lead, and it will be Spencer, Stanley, and Rivers. This is where if you had a lefty, you put it in there and get Spencer out of here. But let's see what happens. Laudner sets in the target. Berenguer looks in. 5-10 is a ground ball to second. That's her. Makes a good strong throw. 1 away. And Spencer is retired. 1 away. And here is Stanley. Stanley is 1 for 3. Single back in the 5th inning. Berenguer trying to finish this off, giving the Twins a chance. Laudner sets in the target. Berenguer looks in. Here's the windup. 6-6. It is a strikeout for Berenguer. His stuff's really looked good today. 2 away. And now here's Rivers for the 5th time. He's 2 for 4 and 2 ribbies. So Rivers comes in. 27 at bats, 9 hits, home run, 4 ribbies. Laudner sets the target. Berenguer from the windup. That's a 2-9 for Mickey. Strike him out. And that ends the inning. Well, let's go to the bottom of the 9th. Can't be any tighter. Yankees lead by a run, 4-3. So now comes up again, the 5th time of the order. And it's Gladden, her, and Puckett against Gossage. Don't see any pinch hitters coming off the bench. It's going to be you can swing. Let's see if Gossage can get him right now. Munson sets the target. Gossage from the windup. Here's the pitch. That's a 1-8. Oh, 1-8 is a line drive in the gap between Pinella and Rivers. No one can get that. That's going to be probably a leadoff double for Gladden. He's going to try to hustle and get 3. Gladden goes to third and stands there with a stand-up triple. And now that's the tying run over at third. And now here's her. Do they dare try to squeeze it? He's a B bunter. They're holding him. He'll be a C. Gossage looks in. Let's see by playing the havoc die. Do they try to squeeze her? And they are. They did. They tried to squeeze it, I think. He squares the bunt. He bumps the ball. Fielded by Gossage. He throws the lead runner out. He got him. So he got the lead runner out. So Gossage got it through with the Munson, stood his ground and tagged Gladden coming home. So now the Twins got a runner on first and 1 out. So a missed suicide squeeze by Tommy Herr. Holy smokes. So Gladden, who leads off the inning with a triple, ends up getting tagged out by Munson on the failed bunt. He laid it down, but Gossage fielded it perfectly. Flipped it to Munson. As I say, Munson held his ground on the collision, but Munson held on to the ball. So with 1 out in the 9th, here's Puckett. He can end this game right now, but this is a righty-righty matchup. Munson sets the target. Gossage from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 2-9 ground ball. It will end it. Ground ball Nettles to Randolph. The Chambliss. Yes, the Yankees win this game by the score of 4-3. What a win for the Bombers, and oh, what a terrible loss for the Twins. That'll put the Twins at 1-5 while the Yanks improve to 4-2. Guidry goes 7 innings, scatters 11 hits, 3 runs, 2 were earned, 8 strikeouts. Gossage went 2 innings, 1 hit, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. Straker 4 2/3, 6 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned. Smith took the loss again, his second, 2 1/3, 2 hits, 2 runs, both were earned, 2 walks and a strikeout. Berenguer 2 innings solidly, 1 hit, and 3 strikeouts. Doubles, 2 from Herbeck, Larkin, and Laudner. Triples by Gladden. Again, that's going to be talked about in the media. And a home run by Spencer, his first. RBIs, 2 by Rivers, 2 by Spencer, Guyani, and Laudner. The Yankees were officially 9 of 35, 4 runs scored, 4 RBIs. Big hitters were Randolph, Rivers, and Spencer. Spencer 2 for 4, 2 RBIs, 2 runs scored. Mickey 2 for 5 and 2 RBIs. Randolph 2 for 4. For the Twins, Gladden 3 for 5. Herbeck 2 for 4, 2 doubles. Larkin 2 for 4 runs scored. Wadner 2 for 4. The Twins were 12 of 37, 3 runs scored, 2 RBIs. The Yankees win it by the score of 4-3. Yankees 4 runs, 9 hits, 1 error, and the Twins 3 runs, 12 hits, and no errors. Let's look at upcoming broadcast schedule for the Yankees and Red Sox here on the 1978-88 hybrid schedule. As we told you, the Red Sox will be playing the Twins, the Brewers this week, and it will be Bill Lee against Juan Nieves. On local channel 11 will be Bobby Witt taking on Ed Figueroa from Yankee Stadium, as the Yankees will play the Texas Rangers. Then on the Wednesday schedule, let's see if they have a game here. It will be Texas and the Yanks. So Jose Guzman will take on Dick Tidrow, and that will be Emmanuel. That will be Emmanuel games. Like Boston doesn't have a game on that one. Then they will shift to Thursday, and it'll be Alan Ripley taking on Bill Wegman, and that's the second game there. And it'll be Charlie Huff taking on Catfish Hunter, and that's probably be the finale in that series. And then let's see look ahead to Friday, so you know the Boston Red Sox will be going to Cleveland for a weekend series, and it starts with Mike Torres and Tom Candiotti, and that should be pretty good. And the Kansas City Royals will take on the New York Yankees, and that always is a series. And it'll be Saberhagen against Guidry next Friday night right here at the stadium, so stay tuned for that one, as that'll probably be a classic series. at the end of the week. Again, the next games will be Milwaukee and Boston, which again will be Lee and Nieves and Witt and Figueroa. Thank you, folks, for being here. Again, for being a part of the Sports Time Machine broadcast. Again, the final score, the Yankees win it. The Yankees win it on a real classic game here. And again, any other questions, concerns, please hit like and subscribe. I appreciate it, and have a good rest of your night.